Hi, Alex Fortey here, The Art of Simple Golf. Do you have a tendency to rush your golf swing? Do you feel like you might be rushing your golf swing? And are you a bit fed up of spraying it everywhere, hitting some shots fat, thin, left, right, trying to get that power but not able to sort of just turn it on with that feeling of effortlessness? Well, today I'm going to give you a swing feel, a kind of drill, and show you a training aid as well that can really enhance the sensation of allowing the arms to drop so you get the right swing sequence. You can sing as well if you want while you're doing this swing sequence, it's up to you. But let's get into the lesson. The rushing from the top of the backswing is way too common, all right? It's a killer in actual fact. It is for me, it is for even tour pros, it is for the majority of golfers. Why? Because we become so kind of obsessed with hitting this stupid little thing, yellow, white, pink, whatever color you want to use, right? We get obsessed with it, and by being obsessed at hitting at this, we sort of have this tendency to rush here, thinking we've got to hit it hard, thinking we've got to move everything down that way to hit this thing, to send it there. When in actuality, the ball just gets in the way. Nick Faldo was wonderful at it. He always just sort of felt like he was making a golf swing and the ball just got collected in the way. I remember reading that, one of the first sort of golf lessons I read about, and I think I tried to sort of keep it for some time. But what I'm talking about today is this move from the top where we kind of go down that way, we rush with the body, or we rush with the hands here, okay, where it's all like this, and we kind of get this cramped up look, and it can look swing wise something like that, okay, something like that, because we're trying to hit at it, we're trying to rush through it. Where ideally, no matter whether you're shooting 90, whether you're 70 years old, whatever, we want to have a sensation that we're having time to sort of get into the position and collect through. So it feels more like a brush. Doesn't mean we're hitting up, but we're just collecting the ball through. And with a lot less effort, you're going to get better strikes. You're going to get more consistency. And it feels awesome when you do it correctly. But what happens is, the move from here is we're trying to hit with the body. We're trying to just use the hands a little bit too much, okay? So, the feel that I want you to have when you get to your top of the backswing, whatever that might be, I want you to feel like your arms are straightening this way. So it's going to feel a little bit like this. I don't want you to be casting the club. We definitely don't want that. So if you can see from here, I definitely don't want this action because that's where you're going to dump it there. But what will counteract that a little bit is keeping suppleness in the wrists. Okay, so that's where we get the lag. But we're going to, from this position here, just straighten those arms, bringing them down into that position. But this is where it gets tiny bit complicated. We want to have the feeling as we're doing this, as the back is staying towards the target, as the hands are just sort of dropping, we're moving through at the same time. So it's this kind of sensation there. It's kind of a timing sequencing, and what you're going to feel is a nice sequence where it's waiting, gather, okay? Because we want the acceleration through here. We don't want the acceleration at the top. We want to gather it there. That's the feeling we want. It's more like a tempo thing. So, with some practice swings, just feel like you're straightening that right elbow, bringing it down, okay? You can do that, but you're going to dump it here. So, we move forward to the left, allowing that knee just to move forward there. And just practice those kind of mini half swings. Take your time doing it, all right? So we can do a little rehearsal. Straighten, 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 and then move, and then we swing through, straighten, okay? And it's going to give you a completely different feel of acceleration through the ball. And it's just that little move, and you can practice that at home, feeling like your back is to the target a little bit more. And it's going to give you so much more time to hit the golf ball and feel like you're just collecting it. So you're going to have more of a strain-free strike, a strain-free swing, and more effective. But let me show you something, like a training aid, that's going to really help develop this for you with the right lines and stuff. So here we have the very neat and clever swing align. It's something that does what it says. It's helping you align your swing, but it's giving you the right feels and helping enhance the sequence without forcing you too much into positions. And I do feature the odd training aid addition in my lessons, because what I like about training aids, if they do them right, is help your swing without, forcing you too much or being too complicated, just to kind of enable you to educate yourself to have that aha feeling when it comes to the mechanics. Still, the most important thing about golf is finding your zone, finding the process, focusing and reacting to what you're trying to do. But training aids can help dial in a bit of the mechanical aspect that we were talking about. So, for example, with the lesson that we're talking about today, is giving yourself a chance to swing through the ball without hitting at it. What we do, we put this over the biceps, okay? Yes, my guns are a bit big. I'm joking. All right, so we put this over the biceps. And what it's going to do, address, not only is it going to help us align, okay, but as we make our backswing, we can see from this angle, it's really going to show us, we want to be sort of pointing towards the ball. We don't want to be too flat, and we definitely don't want to be too steep. So we're kind of here. But what I want to show you on this lesson is, it's very hard to hit a golf shot if we're rushing from the top this way. We've got this visual aspect, this visual aid. So from here, we're dropping the hands. So it feels like we're a little bit more like this. So we've got time. So this bar is staying in front of me all the way through. So let me just grab the club. So not only is it helping me with my alignment here, it's helping me on my takeaway. So I'm matching the sort of angles here. I'm not picking up, I'm not too steep in. I'm allowing it to turn on this natural sort of plane. So we're there, top of the backswing, but now I can just wait for it a little bit more. And it's really helping me see that. Not only feel it, but with the arms staying in unison, staying connected, I can now make a golf swing. It's staying a lot more connected, letting those arms drop down and get the sensation that I want. So it's a really cool little device. You can try and balance sticks on your arms, they'll drop sort of here, but that's the feeling that we want, okay? So whether you want to use this training aid or not, you can follow the link below, but it helps in many aspects, not only chipping and pitching, but for the through swing as well, to make sure that we're keeping everything in unison and balanced. It's really nice. And if you want to shallow your swing, if we keep it steeper this way, and you want to feel that shallowing action a bit, because you notice that you're a bit too steep here, okay, this green rod will show you exactly what you're doing. So it's very visual, and just the unit itself really helps you develop it. So I thoroughly recommend this. You can get it on a cool little discount below. But talking about dropping the hands like we were before, just feel like you're straightening those arms, straightening them, giving yourself a chance to get into this sort of placement here and just swing through, okay? That's the sort of practice swings you want, and you will be more effective because of it. All right, so I hope you like that. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Click the little notification bell. But this will make a big difference to your game. And if you want to take your game to the next level, just click the link below. It will help you with every department of your golf game. No matter where you're at, it's giving you principles that can either help you break 90, 80 or 70. The same apply. But they're free lessons, so all you need to do is click that link. And if you have any questions, just ask below and I will get back to you. See you next time.